This is the Ramayana you've never seen. This is the story of the most powerful being in the Ramayana, the day he became a child who forgot everything.
The sun is gone.
In the forests of ancient India lived the Vanaras, divine monkey warriors. One of them, Anjana, was blessed with a son by Vayu, the god of wind. From birth, Hanuman possessed the strength of 1,000 elephants. One morning, the young Hanuman saw the rising sun and thought it was a delicious fruit, ripe for the taking. His father Vayu, the wind god, carried him upward, proud of his son's divine strength and fearless spirit. And Hanuman swallowed the sun. But Rahu saw this as a threat to the cosmic order. He rushed to Indra, king of the gods. Indra had no choice. To restore the sun and save the worlds, he raised his Vajra, the weapon that never missed. The thunderbolt struck true. The mighty Hanuman fell to earth, unconscious. His jaw hurt. Vayu was consumed by rage. He withdrew all the winds from the three worlds. Without air, all life began to suffocate.
Vayu, please, we did not mean to harm your son. Forgive us. We will grant him blessings to make amends.
The gods, desperate to save creation, promised young Hanuman countless divine blessings. Each god granted him a divine gift: immortality from weapons, immunity to fire, mastery of knowledge. Hanuman became the most blessed being in existence. The wise sages made a decision.
But such power in one so young and reckless is dangerous. Let him forget his strength until the moment he truly needs it.
Hanuman grew up like any other Vanara child. He had no memory of swallowing the sun, no sense of his godlike power. He became a devoted student of Surya, the sun god, the very deity he had once swallowed. He learned the Vedas, the sciences, and the meaning of devotion. He grew into the strongest Vanara in the forest, but lived as a simple, humble servant of Dharma. The curse would remain until the day he met a prince in exile, a prince named Rama. On the banks of the sacred river Sarayu, there stood the magnificent city of Ayodhya, a jewel among kingdoms founded by the great Manu himself. Its people were prosperous and content, living in harmony under the wise rule of their beloved king. This was King Dasaratha, righteous, learned, and beloved. Like Indra ruling the heavens, he protected his kingdom with wisdom and strength. He had 3 devoted queens, Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi. Yet despite all his glory, the king's heart carried a deep sorrow. The great king had no heir, no son to carry forward his noble lineage, no child to rule Ayodhya after him. Finally, the king made a momentous decision. He would perform the Ashvamedha, the sacred horse sacrifice, to invoke divine blessings for a son. His guru, the great sage Vasishta, blessed this sacred endeavor. Preparations began on a grand scale. On the northern bank of the Sarayu, a magnificent sacrificial pavilion was erected. Invitations were sent to kings and sages from across the land. A sacred horse was chosen, adorned with gold and silk, to roam the kingdom for 1 year, a symbol of the king's sovereignty. A full year passed. The horse returned safely, and the time for the great sacrifice had come. The blessed sage Rishyasringa, renowned for his purity and spiritual power, was invited to be the chief priest. The sacrificial ground was a wonder to behold. 18 golden pillars rose toward the heavens. Thousands of Brahmins gathered, learned in the sacred Vedas. For days, the sacred rituals continued. Offerings were made into the holy fire, accompanied by the chanting of ancient mantras. King Dasaratha, with his queens by his side, prayed with all his heart for the blessing of sons. Following the grand Ashvamedha, sage Rishyasringa performed the Putrakameshti Yagna, a sacred ritual specifically for obtaining sons. Meanwhile, in the divine realms, Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Protector, observed the sacred rituals. The demon king, Ravana, had become invincible through his boons. Only a human could defeat him. With infinite compassion, Lord Vishnu smiled.
I shall take birth as King Dasaratha's 4 sons and restore Dharma to the world.
Then, at the sacred moment, as the final offerings were made, a wondrous being emerged from the flames. Radiant as the sun, massive as a mountain, clothed in red, with a voice like thunder. In his hands he carried a golden vessel covered with silver.
O king, I come from Prajapati himself. Receive the fruit of your sacrifice. This divine payasa, prepared by the gods, will bless you with sons.
With trembling hands and a heart full of gratitude, the king received the sacred vessel. The king's prayers were answered. Hope had returned to Ayodhya. After King Dasaratha's sacred sacrifice, the 3 queens of Ayodhya glowed with divine blessings. Within them grew not ordinary children, but incarnations of Lord Vishnu. 9 sacred months passed slowly. The kingdom of Ayodhya waited with eager anticipation for the blessed arrival of the royal heirs. The palace was adorned like never before. Sacred rituals were performed. Every corner of Ayodhya hummed with joyful preparation. The wise astrologers proclaimed that the 9th day of Chaitra, under the sacred constellation of Punarvasu, would be the most auspicious time for the blessed birth. And then, that sacred day arrived. The sun rose with extraordinary brilliance, as if the heavens themselves were celebrating. In the royal palace, Queen Kaushalya prepared to bring forth her divine child. The sacred moment had arrived. At noon on that blessed day, Rama was born, the Supreme Lord Vishnu incarnated as the son of Kaushalya.
My precious son, my divine Rama, finally, you are in my arms.
The gods rejoiced. From the heavens, celestial beings showered flowers upon Ayodhya. Divine music filled the air in celebration. King Dasaratha held his firstborn son, tears streaming down his face, his heart overflowing with joy.
At last, after all these years, my son, my Rama, the gods have answered my prayers.
Soon after, Queen Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharata, her divine son. And Queen Sumitra, blessed with devotion beyond measure, gave birth to twins, Lakshmana and Shattrughna. 4 divine princes had arrived in Ayodhya. The entire kingdom erupted in celebration. For 14 days and nights, Ayodhya rejoiced like never before. King Dasaratha distributed immense wealth. Brahmins were honored, the poor were fed, and every heart was content. On an auspicious day, sage Vasishtha performed the sacred naming ceremony. Rama, Bharata, Lakshmana, Shattrughna, names that would echo through eternity. From birth, the 4 brothers shared an extraordinary bond, but between Rama and Lakshmana, the connection was divine. As they grew, their unique natures began to shine. Rama's wisdom and compassion were evident even in childhood. Under sage Vasishta's guidance, they mastered the Vedas and the arts of war. Learning the duties of kingship, they grew into exceptional young men. Rama, embodiment of Dharma. Lakshmana, devoted beyond measure. Bharata, righteous and loyal. Shattrughna, brave and true. 4 brothers, 1 soul. Yet even among these remarkable princes, Rama was special. Animals felt no fear near him. His very presence brought peace. But the peaceful days of childhood would not last forever. One day, a great sage arrived at the palace gates.
King Dasaratha, I have traveled far to request your aid. Demons threaten my sacred yagna, and only one can protect it. I need your son. I need Rama.
A request that would change everything. A request that would send young Rama on his first great quest into the demon-haunted forests. But how did a young prince come to face such a demon? Let's go back. In the royal court, sage Vishwamitra's request had shocked the king. Send his beloved son to face demons? The very thought filled Dasaratha with dread.
But wise one, my sons are barely grown. Rama is only 18 years of age. How can I send him to face demons?
Sage Vasishtha, the king's guru, spoke with wisdom. Trust in Vishwamitra, O king. The great sage would not ask this if the boy were not ready. This is Rama's dharma, his sacred duty.
I shall go, father. It is my duty to protect the sacred rituals. I am ready.
And where Rama goes, I go. I shall protect my brother with my life.
Then go, my sons. Go with my blessing. May the gods protect you both.
And so, the two young princes left the safety of their father's kingdom, walking into the unknown with the great sage. For 2 days they traveled, crossing rivers and dense forests. Vishwamitra taught them as they walked, sharing ancient wisdom.
These are the Bala and Ati Bala mantras, sacred gifts from the gods. They will protect you from hunger, thirst, and fatigue. We now enter Tadaka's domain. Stay alert, young princes. The air itself is poisoned here. Long ago, Tadaka was a Yaksha princess of great beauty and power. But pride consumed her. She attacked the great sage Agastya, who cursed her to become a demon. The curse twisted her into the monster we face today. She knows only destruction now.
As the sacred yajna began, Rama and Lakshmana stood guard, protecting the ritual as they had promised. From the shadows emerged Tadaka, a being of immense power, corrupted by an ancient curse. The earth trembled beneath her feet. With a roar that shook the heavens, she hurled massive boulders at them, but the brothers stood firm, their divine training protecting them from her fury.
Guru, was she not once innocent? Is there no way to lift the curse and restore her?
The curse ends only with death. She has killed many innocents. Your compassion honors you, Rama, but you must free her from this cursed existence.
Rama closed his eyes and called upon the divine power within him. His arrow became pure light, not a weapon to destroy, but a blessing to free a tortured soul. With perfect aim, he released. The divine light shattered the curse like glass. Tadaka's true form emerged, the beautiful princess she had once been. With gratitude in her eyes, her soul ascended to the heavens. Finally, she was free.
Well done, Rama. You have freed a cursed soul and restored light to this forest. This is true dharma, not just strength, but compassion and wisdom united. But our journey is not over, young princes. My yagna still needs protection. Tadaka's sons, Subahu and Maricha, will seek revenge. They are even more dangerous.
Then we shall be ready, Guru. Whatever comes, we will protect your yagna.
Mother! What has that human prince done to you? She came to stop the sage's yajna. She died protecting our territory.
Subahu and Maricha had seen their mother fall, but they did not see her soul ascend to heaven.
We will avenge her.
And they rose into the night, flying toward Vishwamitra's distant fire. As the sun rose over the sacred forest, Rama and Lakshmana prepared, unaware of the darkness flying toward them. They did not know what was coming, but Vishwamitra ensured they were ready for any threat. As evening fell, preparations began for the sacred yajna. This ritual would bring blessings to the land, if it could be completed without interference. Rama and Lakshmana stood guard, watching the darkness. The ceremony had begun, and now they waited. Suddenly, the wind shifted. The sacred fire flickered. Rama sensed it first. The demons were coming. Rama looked up, and his heart sank. Flying toward them through the darkness were Subahu and Maricha, the sons of Tadaka, consumed by rage and grief.
Rama, Lakshmana, protect the sacred fire at all costs. They must not defile the yajna.
With savage fury, the demons hurled blood and filth toward the sacred fire, desperate to defile the ritual. But the brothers were ready. With lightning speed, Rama and Lakshmana unleashed a volley of arrows, each one finding its mark in the darkness. With eyes closed in concentration, Rama whispered the sacred mantra. The Manavastra activated. His single arrow split into dozens, a divine army of light. One by one, the demons fell, their assault broken by divine light. The survivors scattered like leaves in a storm, defeated utterly.
You killed my mother. I will destroy you, Prince of Ayodhya.
Rama invoked the Vayavyastra, harnessing the very power of the wind god. The storm became an arrow, and he released it. The wind arrow struck. Subahu was caught in a divine hurricane, hurled backward across the sky, 100 leagues in an instant, banished, but alive. But Maricha attacked from behind.
Rama!
Lakshmana's response was instant. The Agni Astra, divine fire weapon, struck Maricha and hurled him into the distant ocean.
You have protected the sacred ritual with divine courage. The gods themselves are pleased with you, young princes. Come, young princes. King Janaka of Mithila holds a great Swayamvara. A divine bow awaits there, and perhaps a destiny greater than you can imagine.
Buried beneath the sacred earth of Mithila, a secret waited, a gift from the gods, a child who would change everything. The kingdom of Mithila was ruled by the noble king Janaka, a philosopher king, devoted to Dharma. But his land faced a terrible drought. To invoke Mother Earth's blessing, the king took up the sacred plow himself. Then, the plow struck something, and from the earth itself burst a divine light. There, cradled in the earth itself, lay a baby girl, radiant, perfect, a gift from the goddess. Janaka wept with joy, for he had found his daughter. He named her Sita, the one born of the furrow. From the day Sita arrived, Mithila was blessed. The rains returned to the parched land. Fields bloomed with abundance. The earth goddess had rewarded King Janaka's devotion with prosperity. The king and queen raised the divine child with love and devotion. Soon they were blessed with another daughter, Urmila. The sisters grew up together in the palace gardens. They were devoted to each other, their bond unbreakable. But even as a child, there was something different about Sita. One day, young Sita saw the great bow of Lord Shiva, a weapon no warrior had ever been able to lift. She reached out and lifted it as if it were a toy. The entire palace stood in shock. Janaka realized then that his daughter was no ordinary princess. To find a husband worthy of her, he would need an extraordinary test. Sita grew into a woman of extraordinary beauty and grace, kind, learned, devoted to Dharma. The jewel of Mithila deserved a husband as divine as herself.
I declare a Swayamvara for my daughter Sita. The test shall be this divine bow of Lord Shiva. Only he who can string it shall win her hand in marriage.
Word of the Swayamvara spread like wildfire across Bharatha. From every kingdom, princes and warriors made ready. Each believed he could string the divine bow. Each hoped to win Princess Sita's hand. And in the forest, a young prince journeyed with sage Vishwamitra toward Mithila. His name was Rama. He did not know that destiny awaited him there. He did not know that the bow no king could string would soon meet its master. On the day destiny would unfold, two souls about to remember. Guided by sage Vishwamitra, Rama and Lakshmana entered the golden city of Mithila, where destiny awaited. King Janaka welcomed them with great honor. The wise sage Vishwamitra had brought two extraordinary princes to witness the sacred Swayamvara. Janaka led them to a sacred chamber. There, bathed in divine light, stood the bow of Lord Shiva, a weapon no mortal had ever strung. Tomorrow, Janaka said, the Swayamvara begins. Later that afternoon, Rama and Lakshmana walked through Mithila's royal gardens, unaware that destiny was about to unfold.
Princess, we should go.
In a single moment, two souls recognized each other. Neither knew why. Neither could speak, but both knew. Everything had changed. That evening, Rama could not hide what his heart felt.
Guru, in the garden, I saw someone, a maiden of such grace, her eyes like lotus petals, her smile, moonlight itself. I cannot.
Ah, Rama, that was Princess Sita, daughter of King Janaka, the very maiden for whom tomorrow's Swayamvara is held.
And in that moment, Rama knew he would win her hand. He must. That night, neither could sleep. Then the day of destiny arrived. Sita's heart whispered a prayer.
Let it be him, the prince from the garden. Please, let it be him.
All of Mithila buzzed with excitement. Kings and princes from across the world were arriving for the grand Swayamvara. The entire kingdom was adorned for this historic moment. Kings renowned for their strength arrived, warriors who had conquered kingdoms, each one believing he would be the one to string Shiva's bow and win Princess Sita's hand. Then came the moment all had gathered for. Shiva's divine bow, the weapon that had humbled gods and demons alike, was brought forth. The hall fell silent. The challenge was about to begin.
Noble kings and princes, this is Lord Shiva's divine bow given to my ancestors generations ago. Whoever can string this bow shall win my daughter Sita's hand in marriage. This is my sacred oath.
The assembled kings looked at each other with confidence. Surely one of these great warriors would succeed where others had failed. Then the hall doors opened. Vishwamitra entered with two unknown young princes. The crowd whispered, "Who are these boys? Surely they cannot be serious challengers." Sita climbed to the royal balcony. From high above, she looked down at the sea of princes below. She searched their distant faces desperately. Where was he? Rama's eyes searched the hall, and then he saw her.
Let the challenge begin. Who among you brave warriors will be the first to attempt Lord Shiva's divine bow?
The first king couldn't even lift it. The second lifted it an inch before his arms gave out. The third injured himself trying. Five kings tried together. Even their combined strength wasn't enough. The final king didn't even try. He looked at the bow and walked away.
Is there no one, no warrior in all the world capable of this sacred task?
Then, with Vishwamitra's blessing, a young prince stood. The crowd whispered, "Who is this boy?" But Rama walked forward with calm certainty, as if he had been born for this very moment. Rama lifted the bow as if it weighed nothing. He strung it smoothly, and then he pulled. The sound echoed across the three worlds. Shiva's divine bow shattered. The gods themselves showered flowers from heaven. The crowd erupted in celebration, and high above, Sita's tears of joy fell, for she had found her destined match. King Janaka's heart overflowed with gratitude. His daughter had found her divine match. Vishwamitra blessed the union. Janaka betrothed his beloved Sita to Prince Rama. But the wedding could only proceed with the blessing of Rama's father, King Dasaratha. Messengers rode swiftly to Ayodhya with the joyous news of Rama and Sita's betrothal. King Dasaratha arrived from Ayodhya with the rest of the royal family. The four brothers reunited with great joy.
King Dasaratha, your sons have brought honor to both our kingdoms. Let us unite our families through marriage. I have 2 daughters, Sita and Urmila. My brother Kushadhvaja has 2 daughters. Let us wed all 4 princesses to your 4 noble sons.
And so the 4 princes would wed their destined brides in a grand ceremony. In a ceremony blessed by the gods, the 4 weddings began. The elders blessed the newlywed couples with love and joy.
Go with my blessings, dear child. You take my heart with you.
But their journey was interrupted. A sudden storm gathered, and the air grew heavy with power.
Who among you dared to break the sacred bow of Lord Shiva? That bow was under my protection.
Rama stepped forward calmly, showing respect to the great sage.
If you possess the strength to break Lord Shiva's bow, prove yourself. String the bow of Lord Vishnu.
Lord Vishnu, you walk among us. Forgive me for not recognizing you, my lord.
The great sage departed in peace, and the storm cleared. The 4 princes returned to Ayodhya with their brides, welcomed by the entire kingdom. Years of happiness awaited them in the great kingdom. And so ends the Balakandam, the book of childhood and youth. The story is far from over.